And if you were here, Ellie, you'd probably come bursting through that door, full of joie de vivre and je ne sais quoi and que sera, sera. Say something terribly witty like, not so bad. And I would say, you mustn't be blasé about honeymoons, darling, just because this is your second. And you would get terribly annoyed. And I would apologize and ask you to kiss me 3 times, please, because I'm superstitious. Ellie, if you're not going to come out, perhaps we should just all go home. Oh, thank God. I mean, my God, I'm a happy girl. Now, where was I? Yes, I asked you to come out to see how lovely it was, to which you would no doubt reply, not so bad. And I would turn and gaze out over the balcony, feeling tremendously happy, and say,
What's the matter? What happened?
Ellie, how wonderful! You remembered about the costume party!
I did?
What are you doing in costume now, darling?
What would you have me do, huh? Seek for the passage of some great man, and like a creeping vine or a tall tree, crawl upward, and I can't stand alone. Now think of...
No, thank you,
to
Ellie.
sing, to laugh, to dream.
All right, Ellie, that's enough. I mean, it's wonderful that you remembered about the costume party, but now that you're in costume, there's absolutely no reason why we can't just stand here and chatter on about anything we please. For example, look at the lights of that yacht reflected on the water. Oh dear, I'm so happy, aren't you? I mean, just to think, here we are, you and I, married. Ellie! 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 Ow! 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 You mustn't be blasé about honeymoons, darling, just because this is your second. Have I annoyed you by saying that?
Saying what?
About our honeymoon here in the south of France, in this beautiful hotel with 2 balconies where we can lead such private lives.
Private lives?
Yes, dear, private lives.
Holy shit!
Ellie, such language.
I'm in the wrong costume!
No, Ellie, you were at a costume
You
party.
wait right here, I'll be right back.
Ellie, no, don't leave me. Ellie! Well, get the hell out there.
Mandy!
What?
Come outside, darling! The view is wonderful.
Oh, Victor, darling, I'm still down from my bath. I shall catch a pneumonia, that's what I shall catch. I beg your pardon?
You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Victor, darling.
Like a beautiful advertisement for something.
Nothing peculiar, I hope.
I can hardly believe it's true. You and I, here alone, together, married.
Where the hell's the dressing room? Where did I find the freaking dressing room?
Ellie, get back here.
I knew we should have gone to a better hotel. It's your turn.
Tell me, darling, is it true you love me more than you loved Elliot?
I don't remember. It was such a long time ago, Paul. Victor? Paul, Victor! To use your full name. Wait, I have an idea, Paul Victor. We should leave here immediately and go straight to Paris.
Gee, look at this, I can't get the zipper down. We're gonna have to pee, huh?
Daddy! Ellie!
Oh, I give up.
Linda, darling,
Be quiet.
I beg your pardon.
I said be quiet!
Oh my God, Charlotte, you're back!
Charlotte, that isn't Charlotte, darling. Could that be Amanda, your first wife?
Then you must be Sybil, Elliot's second wife.
Which means you're Victor, Amanda's second husband.
Would you all just shut up? Can't you see they have no clue what's going on? They think we're insane up here.
Do you mean up here on the
I love it up here. Just look at the lights on that yacht reflecting in the water.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for my son, Elliot. He has a tendency to dress up as Cyrano de Bergerac.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know the English. He used to love to dress up as Roxanne.
Mother!
What?
Mother, what are you doing?
Trying to straighten things out in case it's not too late.
Of course it's too late. They all know.
What?
I said everybody knows!
Nose? You say nose?
Daddy!
Yes, my nose, you pug. You knob, you buttonhead. Real courteous, intellectual.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
As
Shut
I
up!
am.
Why are you calling him darling?
Who did this to you?
He did it. It was him. Why in the hell are you calling him Charlie?
Because he's my fiancé.
Oh my God! She is marrying Frank Capra!
Hard on a steel ring musical. Mark how the point floats, light as the foam, ready to drive you back to the wall. And then as they end the refrain, just
Call a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house?
Call an ambulance.
George, can you hear me?
Look, he's moving. Daddy!
Would you call an ambulance?
Okay.
I'll go look after there.
George, take my hand. Reach, just a little further. Reach, up. Stay where you are. Don't move.
That's where you belong. In the pit. Careful, Daddy.
Watch your step.
been so depressed my entire life.
Oh, Daddy.
I'd commit suicide, but no one would notice.
Oh, be quiet.
What happened after I fell off the stage? Here I ask.
Well, after you hit the ground, there was dead silence. And the audience burst into applause. They thought it was part of the show.
Then Mother and I started screaming for a doctor, and this man came hurrying down the aisle. And we asked him what kind of doctor he was. He said he was a veterinarian.
And that's a big laugh.
Then the ambulance arrived.
Then the police came,
Then Howard had to be sedated.
and we all went to the hospital.
That's about it.
Howard?
My fiance, the one you gagged and locked in the closet.
And, how's your mother taking all this excitement?
She's leaving with Richard this afternoon.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Why does the word straitjacket come to mind?
Daddy, what's wrong?
Can you imagine the look on Capra's face when he saw me come out on stage as Cyrano? I mean, he came all the way from New York for that. He must have thought we were out of our minds.
I'm leaving you, George.
Yes, I know. Oh, wait, Charlotte, please, we need to talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, of course there is. Please, just 5 minutes.
Don't touch me.
Sorry.
Mother, don't hurt him. He has stitches.
I'll give you 1 minute. George.
Charlotte, look, I know how disappointed you are in the film. Well, so am I, but is it really that important?
45 seconds.
Will you stop it? You can't just leave. You certainly can't run off with Richard. You would die prematurely. He would bore you to death.
At least he's stable mentally.
And what good is that if you're bored, for God's sake?
15 seconds.
Would you stop it?
I'm sorry, George. I have to go.
Oh, wait, think. Think for a minute. Use your brain. Think of all the fun that we have together. Rambling from town to town like minor royalty. Doing interviews. Signing autographs. You are going to be laughing about my entrance as Cyrano for months. And think of the joy that you give to thousands of people every week. As Amanda and Roxanne, Lady Bracknell, and Eliza Doolittle. You're an actress, Charlotte. It's in your veins. If you were caught in the spotlight of a runaway train, you'd break into a time step. It's a gift to be that reckless and insane. There are people out there in the darkness who are living through you, dreaming of what they can be through your voice. Are you really going to turn your back on them because you lost a measly role in a film?
You give me a pain, George.
I know I do. I'm sorry. I can't help it. But I do love you, Charlotte. I haven't the faintest idea why. But the thought of living without you terrifies me.
I wanted to be a movie star!
I know you did.
I wanted to be rich and famous. I wanted everyone to admire me.
I admire you.
We were so close, George. We almost made it after all these years.
There will be other movies.
No, there won't! That was our last chance, and you know it. Oh, crap.
Maybe we're not meant to be movie stars. I mean, isn't it nice to know our limitations?
No! I hate it.
Well, I find it rather comforting now that I think about it.
I don't. I despise it. And I hate getting older. I'm starting to look like Ed Sullivan.
You are as beautiful now as the day I met you. No, I take it back. You're more beautiful.
You have glaucoma.
Cataracts.
Well, I guess that means we're not running off together.
Oh, Richard, I am so sorry. You must think I'm hateful.
No.
Would you ever forgive me?
Well,
I love you, but just in a different way.
Well, I like his way a lot better.
Paul, stop it!
You're in love with me and you know it.
I am not. Howard, darling, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm a little better, I guess, but...
Young man, I owe you a profound apology.
He thought you were someone else entirely.
I still think it's unforgivable.
It was a mistake, didn't I say I was sorry?
And would you all just be quiet? I have something I have to say.
Please do.
Absolutely.
Roz, I can't go through with it.
Howard?
I'm sorry, it's just too much pressure. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I've never been gagged and tied up and locked in a closet before.
It was a mistake.
I know, but there's something else too. I met a girl.
Darling, the cab is waiting. We'll miss our train.
I'll be right there.
Eileen?
You didn't tell them yet, did you?
I was just getting started.
Howard?
Well, I'm sorry, but this is a funny story. It's a funny story. We met at the hospital. Well, actually, We didn't meet at the hospital. We went steady in high school, here in Buffalo. And we started talking, and then it was like, oh my God, she's so normal. And so then we went to the cafeteria to get some Jell-O, and then before we knew it, it was just, we just knew.
Oh, couldn't you just eat him up?
Oh, and you know what the best part is? You tell him.
No, you tell him.
She wants to start a family right away.
What a good idea! Now listen, children, my children. I mean, Horace.
Howard.
Speaking for myself and Mrs. Hay, perhaps you'd do us the honor of making us the godparents of your firstborn?
And remember, the first one is always early.
Well, gee, I don't.
I'd like that, George. I really would.
So would I.
Oh, there's a car. We got to go in. Bye, everyone. Oh. I'm sorry, Roz.
That's okay.
Oh.
Have a safe trip.
Oh, thanks. We'll be all right. There's a low pressure system over the entire Northwest, so we should be seeing sunny skies right through the weekend.
I guess I shouldn't have come back.
And you wouldn't have if you'd known I was here. You said it 4 times.
Roz?
Daddy, stay out of this.
Rosalind, I told you on the phone last week that Paul was here.
Did you? I guess I forgot.
You forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. I have a lousy memory, okay?
Hey, come here.
No. Paul?
I think our first place should be Much Ado About Nothing.
Paul, stay away from me.
And then She Stoops to Conquer. And then Arms and the Man.
Paul, put me down.
Oh, George.
Oh, God. I find this totally revolting.
Family, my family, I would like to make an announcement.
Well, that wasn't a mandate, that was a national disaster.
Mother!
What?
George is making one of his speeches.
Oh, how exciting. Let's call the UN.
There comes a moment in every man's life when it is time to step aside and pass the torch on to the younger generation. And this, I believe, is such a moment for George and Charlotte Hay. To the two of you, we hereby present Romeo and his Juliet, Hamlet and his Ophelia, Beatrice and her Benedict. Those younger roles your mother and I have now outgrown.
Speak for yourself, dear.
In the words of the man from Stratford, this rough magic I here abjure, and when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do, I'll break my staff, bed it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound. I'll drown my book.
Green room, hands to go. What? What? Frank? Frank? Who? Oh, I can't hear a word he's saying.
Hello? Yes, it is.
Well, how do you do? Yes, he is. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Oh, that would be lovely.
he did not see the matinee, but he is in Buffalo at his hotel and is planning to attend tonight's performance!
Oh my God!
Tonight!
Oh, Paul!
I hate to ask, but what play